Hey, what's up, guys? Blake from Top Dollar Digital. Want to talk about mindset today and the fact that a lot of you guys could really go a lot further if you just put a little bit of work into your mindset and the way that you're looking at your business. So, I'll give you a solid example of this. A lot of times in groups or on calls, I realize that a lot of the people that I'm speaking to, not all, but some, are always bringing up, the competition in regards to it's either saturated or they're tired of people lowballing their prices and, cutting their legs out from underneath of them when it comes to pricing out for jobs. And they're focused on these things. And this negative energy is never going to propel you guys forward. So, one of the things that stands out to me in business is that your mindset is so important when it comes to the growth of not only you professionally and personally, but your business. So, the more energy that you're putting towards these negative thoughts and events, that energy is never going to transfer into anything positive for you. Whereas if you focus on positive energy and ways to produce and ways to grow your business, you're going to be much more likely to be successful, right? Because you're focusing on positive things, on the right things. So, my video today for you guys is essentially to just switch your thinking and start focusing on things that are only going to help you produce in business and grow instead of the negative things that are out of your control, such as the people lowballing you on price. That's always the main one, or your area being saturated. The good news is that even if you're in a saturated market, there is somebody right now guaranteed in your market, probably multiple people, who are doing really well in business. So what you really need to be focusing on is not the people who are lowballing, but the people who are doing very well and successful in your area and mimicking what they're doing. All right. So paying attention to how they're posting on their pages, paying attention to what kind of content they're putting out on their social media, paying attention to the way that their process works and sales, how their process works for pricing. Paying attention to these things, because I promise you guys that success leaves clues, and it's never been easier to see how one company is successful. Mimic that and put it into your own company and brand. All right. So you guys really should be focusing on more of a positive mindset, forgetting a lot of the negatives and the lowballers, and instead putting your energy towards recognizing how these people locally are being successful, because clearly if they're able to do it, so are you. Okay. I've never seen a market where it's impossible to be successful in the junk removal industry. There's markets that's a lot harder to be successful in the junk removal industry and markets that are easier, but I've never seen one where it's impossible. There's always someone in that market who's doing somewhat well, no matter where it is. All right. So you need to find out who that is if it's not you, and figure out why they are as successful as they are. All right. Now, if they've been in business for 15, 20 years, of course that plays a part, right? They've had a lot more time than you. And some of you guys are just looking for like an overnight success too. You're 3 months in and you're wondering why you're not doing $30,000 a month or $50,000 a month. It's not going to happen that way for all of you. It's depending on the market, it's going to take some of you and most of you a lot more time. You have to let this play out. You have to be willing to just keep putting the work in and let it play out. And I know I say that on a lot of my videos, but it's true. It's something that needs to be said over and over again. The overnight success story doesn't exist. That story that you hear, the overnight success, it was 10 years of work on the back end to get to that night, or 5 years, or whatever the case may be. It was a lot of work that led up to that. We just see the success. We don't see the work. So what you need to be doing is focusing on the work that they put in to help them get there. Find out what they did and try and do some of the same things. Find out what they're using and try to do some of the same things. So if you see a very successful company in your area and they're running Google ads, chances are you need to figure out how to run Google ads either for yourself or have a company do it for you. If you see that they're running Facebook ads and they've been running them for a while, chances are that's helped them to help them grow. That's been a contributor to their growth. Maybe you should look into Facebook ads. Either learn how to do it or have somebody who knows how to do it, right? And be careful with those things, because if you don't know how to do it, you just throw ads up, you're going to lose money, okay? So you either need to take the time to learn and hone your craft, or find somebody and put the resources of money out there to help you do it, okay? Other things, it doesn't have to just be marketing, you know? Are they posting every day on Facebook? Okay, well, what are they posting? How are they posting? What do their pictures look like? What do their videos look like? How can you set up the same type of structure for your business? Are they on TikTok? What kind of videos are on there? Are they on Instagram? Are they working with a lot of property managers? Are they working with a lot of realtors? The signs are going to be there, guys. If you put that research in, you'll be able to know everything that you need to know. What does their website look like? Is it professional? Is your website professional? Are you lacking there and they're not? What are the things that they're doing that you're not? Make a list of that and start to capitalize on those ideas and put them forth into your own business. But the mindset that you have is everything. Because if you come in here and you look at everything from a negative outlook, you're always going to get negative. You're never going to grow. You're going to be in the same spot. If you come in here ready to work with a positive mindset, understanding that this is definitely doable, because it is, that you can reach and attain any goal that you set as long as you're willing to put the work in for it, you guys will be successful. But you're going to you can't just say, I want it, and then not do what you need to do to get it. All right? And it starts with a positive mindset, because a negative one, you're not going to get out of it what you're looking, other than you know what you're going to get out of it, all the negative things that you're looking for. The low-balling clients. You're going to be frustrated talking about how everybody wants a low price. It's not true, guys. There's so many people in business right now that are charging more money than you and getting business. So it's flat out not true that nobody wants to pay for your service. All right? You're either getting in front of the wrong people or your sales process is broken. It's one or the other. Because I can tell you right now, the major franchises are charging an arm and a leg in your market for most of you right now, and you're still sitting around saying that nobody wants to pay for junk. They're doing it every day. They're finding people. They're there. All right? So you guys really need to focus in on the fact that it's possible and it's doable, and figure out what you need to do it. So I hope this helps some of you. Helps some of you today. Jeez, it's been a long day. My apologies, guys. I hope this is helpful. As always, if you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Please subscribe. I really want to do what I can to help you guys in every facet of your business, whether it's mindset, advertising. I'm going to try and go through all of it, because I know that some of you are struggling. I hear it on a day-to-day basis, and I want to do what I can to help you guys. So I appreciate your time today, and look forward to the next video.